Welcome everyone. We are Luber or Laundry Uber, and this is our EX497 Lo-Fi prototype demo. So what Luber or Laundry Uber is it's just as the name sounds. If you're in an urban area and don't have the time or facilities to do your laundry, you can put an order in to do your laundry at a specified setting and price, and a Luber driver will get it done on the date for the price you specified for. We found there's a need for this in urban areas, and we will go through a quick demo of how our website works. Now, first off, talking about how we made the website, our tech stack is we use Python and Flask and HTML and CSS. So this is how it looks right now. You can see this is our Welcome to Luber main page. Obviously, in the future, we'll add more CSS and make it look much prettier, but this is just the bare bones demo. So the first thing you can see is a quick about us, where you can read about Luber and the team at Luber, and then getting into the meat of the demonstration. So we can click on register for Luber. For Luber, you can see at the bottom here, there are two functionalities, two users. There's the laundry worker and the person that wants their laundry done. So in this demo, I will be working as the person who wants their laundry done. So say my name's Peter, I live in San Francisco. I work a 9 to 5. I'm busy. I'm having fun on the weekends. I'm taking my dogs for walks. I'm going to the gym. I don't have time to do my laundry, and I'm willing to spend money to have someone else do it because it would be a big help for me and let me enjoy my life a little more. So registering, I'll say my name's Pete. My full name is Peter Ford, and my email is right there. So I can choose a profile picture. I'll just choose that randomly. And then a password just for the demo. I'll make it Pete. Obviously, it should be safer. And like I said, there's the functionality of a laundry worker. In this scenario, I'm registering as the non-laundry worker, as I'm someone who wants to place an order and have my laundry done. So I can register, and then it takes me to the login page where I'm able to log in with those credentials I just created. Now, obviously, Google is going to tell me that's not a safe password, but you can see this is the home page for someone who wants to place a laundry order. So you can see we have these certain functionalities, the first being the address. So I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Obviously, you'd give a more specific address for them to find you. And then, so that's where the pickup will happen. I can set the date, say I want to do it this Friday. I want to go out and have fun while my laundry's getting done so I can come home to some clean laundry. Sounds like a great Friday. And then you can select your settings you want, cold, warm, or hot. Say I want cold as it should be. And let's say I want a medium spin cycle. So these are the settings that the Luber driver will see. And this is the price negotiation where, how much am I willing to pay to get my laundry done on this Friday? I would say I value that about $15. And then some special notes. I'll say, please don't wrinkle my clothes. Okay, I'm very anal about that. And then I can place the order. And you can see right under here, it shows me my laundry order. So I have this current order, shows the pickup date, basically all these settings I set. And you can see the status is pending right now. Once the laundry Uber driver decides to pick it up, it'll change to accepted. So now I'm going to hand it over to Jaden, who will be doing the demonstration as the Luber driver.
Thank you, Peter, for that lovely introduction. So, yeah, as Peter mentioned, I'll be functioning as a prospective Luber driver. So I'm someone who is looking to make some extra money on the side, or perhaps being a Luber contractor, hoping to pick up some orders on Luber and make some money. So I'll start simply with my U of M unique name. I'm Jade Nielsen. It's largely the same for registering as a Luber driver as it is for a user at the moment. So I'm going to do much the same thing that Peter did. Use pass as my password. The only real difference that we have is that you check this box at the very bottom that I am a laundry worker. So once I do this and I register and I log in, I'll be presented with a somewhat different screen. So instead of having an order to put in myself, I'll see a list of orders that other users have already put in. So I can look at the details of this order that's been put in. It's presented to me in this list, and I can decide whether I want to pick it up or not. So in this case, there's not much else to do besides accept the order. So I will hit accept, and you see that it switches from pending into my accepted orders list. So that's really all the functionality that we have currently for the Luber driver. Obviously, things that we have to extend this with is in a complete state. So having some way to take this from accepted to hey, I've delivered this back to the person who put in the order. This is a completed order. And being able to negotiate perhaps the price would be a useful feature. So if the price that the user has put in is perhaps, I think I should be paid a little more, I could negotiate. And yeah, that's pretty much all for the functionality for the Luber drivers themselves. I'll pass it back to Peter for how it'll look like once I put this accepted order in.
Thank you for that eloquent explanation, Jaden. It was lovely. So now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to my login. So once again, I am Pete. I am the person in San Francisco. It's a Friday night. The last thing I want to be doing is my laundry. And I'm fortunate enough that Jaden's willing to help me out. So my login info is Pete once again. So you can see I can log in. And before it said pending, now I can see that it's been accepted. Jaden, the Luber worker, logged on and decided, you know what, I'm willing to pick up on this date at this address for $15 and run it at these temperatures and cycles. And he took note of the order note. So that's our current working lo-fi prototype. As far as what we hope to implement in the future, you can see every time I go home, it loses the state with HTTP. So we would need to add cookies. Additionally, lots of security issues with the website. Obviously, we want everything to be secure. So the password, we should enforce a minimum length. We should salt the passwords in the database and just ensure security is a top priority. Then, of course, there's a lot of CSS improvements that can be made. Then there's also the price negotiation that can happen, maybe being more specific with like your location is this apartment number, because in a big city, it'd be hard to find someone. So just lots of kind of little things to improve our current working Luber. But we appreciate you taking the time to listen to this presentation. And thank you.